Hello everyone, Dan Nance. This is a Balmoral Pick 5 show here. Balmoral Park has a Pick 5 carryover tomorrow night of $4,400. There should be about 20,000 or more in the pool. So Scott and I are going to go over the Pick 5 races, see if we can put a ticket together, a winning ticket together, tell you who we like and why. Scott, come on in here and let's put this ticket together for the people.
Alright, let's get it going here for everybody. Tomorrow's Balmoral Pick 5.
Alright, in the second race at Balmoral's, the first leg of the Pick 5 is for 2-year-old trotters. And my top 2 rated horse in there is 5 and 6. Homer's horse comes up the top rated, and then the 5 horse, he's second rated. Scott, who do you like in there?
Well, it's 2-year-old trotters, and you really can't go by much. You just got to go by the stables and what they do in their history. You always got to use Homer on trotters. Jerry Viviani comes from the Simpson barn. He knows how to get trotters. His percentage is great. You got to use him. He'll be ready. And I like the 2, Pam Coleman from the Irv Miller stable. Jerry Graham owns this horse. Mike Pryor won easy with this horse at the fair, so I like him. And Dennis Gardner with the entry. He's very good with young trotters. So I see it as the 1, 2, 5, and 6 in the first leg for me. Should get you started.
Right. A big driver change on that 2 horse from Pryor to Warren. So definitely. So we're going to use 1, 2, 5, 6 in the first leg. Going into the second leg, the third race at Balmoral. My top rated horse is the 1, Just Us with Dave McGee. He moves inside. He closed nice for third last time. He's got the best number in the race. And also the 7 got a very strong number also. He was racing in open non-winners of 1, 2 at Balmoral before he went over to Maywood. He was in some fast miles at Balmoral in open class. He went over to Maywood and he beat up on non-winners of 2 off the rail, and then he had a tough trip out of Diego. So I'm using 1 and 7 in that leg.
I'm going to do it a little different here in this leg. I'm going to throw a couple prices in here. I like this 3 horse, Arts Dance. He won his maiden with Todd Warren. Then he came out and he got in a speed duel on a day when the track was not favoring front end, and he got a little tired. But I'm going to come back with him here. Jim Eaton, a good barn. John Schwartz has been hot lately. His horse has been winning. And I'm also going to use the 7 coming from Maywood, Rebel Down, back to Balmoral where he was in straight non-winners of 2s with Marcus Miller. And you got to use the 8, Tom Simmons barn, Planned Attack. They haven't really been interested in winning with him that much lately, but in here, I think they might give him a shot and get brought up in here and close. So for me, it's going to be the 3, 7, and 8 in the second leg.
Right. Dale Heitman will probably race that horse from behind this week because he tried him on the front end 2 starts in a row, fell short. Dale Heitman's known to burn people, so we don't want to leave Dale out. So 1, 3, 7, 8 in that leg. Race 4, third leg of the Pick 5. My top rated horse is the 7 with Roger Welch. Roger's good with trotters. He was second last time with this horse. He closed pretty good. And the 1 horse with Dale Heitman, Joel Smith trained. Other than that, I can't see anything. It's a bad field, and I'm going with 1 and 7 in there.
Yeah, I can't use Roger Welch driving anything. He just don't win enough for me. I mean, I know it's a trotter, and anybody can drive a trotter, but Roger's been known to race him easy when he's down to drive, so I'm going to try and beat him in here. I'm going to use the 1, the Joel Smith barn. If the horse stays flat with Dale coming out of the Cardinal, he's got the class in here, and I'm always going to put Homer in on any trotter he's got. I know the horse doesn't really like to win, but Homer might get the trip in here. So 1 and 2 in there for me in the third leg.
Right, so we're going to use 1, 2, 7 in this leg. Moving on to the 5th race, 4th leg of the Pick 5. Everybody's going to be betting the 1. You know he's going to be the big chalk, 3 to 5 in there. I'm going to spread out in here and go with my top 3 rated horses, which are the 1, the 3, and the 6. The 6 raced good last time for Dave McGee. The 3, he comes off a win. So I'm going to try to beat the chalk, but I'm not going to throw the chalk out of my ticket. So I'm going with 1, 3, and 6 in there.
I see it the same way, except for no doubt I can't use him. Brian Calvert got hit with the deck last week on a dead back track. So I'm not going to use him. You got to use the 1, and I'm going to use the 5 in there. Bobby Smollen's Clever Sadie, for those of you that don't have a program and can't follow the numbers. Clever Sadie, he put her on the front end. The track was dead back. And he's going to race her a little different in here. So if you want to beat the chalk, Sporty Babe, use the 5 in there. Clever Sadie, 1 and 5 in the 4th leg for me.
All right, well, I think we're going to spread out a little in that leg, hopefully, because there are 4 claimers. They're all a bunch of pigs. We know that. And Scott doesn't like to go with off-the-wall drivers, which I don't blame him. So we'll use 4 horses and hope we can get the chalk beaten there, right, Scott? All right, let's move to the last leg here. Race number 6. My top rated horse is the Entry, of course. Strong race, outside post this time. Other than that, I come up with the 3 and the 6 as the next 2 rated horses for me, so it's 1, 3, 6 for me in that field.
Well, here's how I see it. The Entry is strong. They got terrible post positions, 9 and 10. So you can't just use them. You got to look somewhere else. Paper Magic is a good horse. I can't bet J.D. Lewis once again, so I'm not going to use him. The 5, Big Sky Revenue, Mark Franzen, they're just going to try and keep this horse flat off the qualifier. I don't see a big effort coming here. The 6, Cavaliers Victory, you got to use them with McGee. So along with the Entry, I'm going to use the 6 horse, Cavaliers Victory. 1 and 6 in the last race for me. Is this ticket under 200 for the people?
Yeah, this ticket is under 100. Yeah, it's under.
Okay, write it down and tell them what the ticket is.
Right, we got the ticket put together here. Let's see if we can hit it. Let's hope Mark Franzen doesn't burn us in the last leg. But here's our ticket: 1356.
1256.
Sorry, 1256 with 1378, with 127, with 1356, with 16.
What's the total on that?
The total on the ticket is going to be $192 for 50 cents.
Okay, with the carryover, Mike Antonitis is estimating it at $22,000 pool. It's worth taking a shot at. Why don't you tell these people about our next show coming up for the Metro 6 shooter and what we had last week in that Metro 6. And I'm going to get going here and finish up my work and leave it up to you. Good luck on the pick 5. We'll see you for the Metro 6 shooter.
Right, we'll be back on Friday morning with the Metro 6 shooter. Tell you who we like. Scott will give you his input. I'll give you my rating system numbers. We'll see if we can put a Metro Pick 6 ticket together. They're tough tickets to hit, but we'll see what we can do. Until Friday, we'll see you later. Have fun and good racing.